Well, we haven't gone away. We're still here. World of Concrete 2013. This is the first day of the show from the Las Vegas Convention Center, and it has been a very busy one. The foot traffic out there today is just really beyond explanation. Everybody seems to be coming back this year, which is really fine, of course, to all the exhibitors and the people who are showing new equipment and what have you. One of our old friends is here, and we'll introduce you if you haven't met him before, Brad Humphrey. How are you, sir?
Good, Roger. Thanks. Good to see you.
Good. Well, what are you passing along this year? What's your message, sir?
Well, we've had a busy week already, and this is only the second day. Yesterday did the first ever at the World of Concrete, a full day of leadership boot camp.
Wow.
Which was pretty brutal. It was about 8 hours.
Yeah.
And we sold out. That's the good news. It sold out. In fact, there was a lot of folks that wanted to get in, and they just didn't have room, so we're going to do it again next year. And then tomorrow I'll do an interesting session on lean construction, which is really a new movement into construction to improve productivity.
Well, Brad has what's called the Contractor's Best Friend program. He's into ebooks, e-newsletters, training, and what have you, and of course the seminar that he just mentioned. What are the big issues facing the business this year?
There's a couple of things. Obviously, from a just pure financial standpoint, preparation for the healthcare, you know that.
Oh, yes.
You can't watch the news and not see that. And that's on the minds of a lot of contractors, and especially those that are probably, that 15 to 20 employees and larger.
Right.
That's big. The other part is, and we talked a little bit about this last year, I think, Roger, that transition of generation, the older generation that's retiring, if it's a mom and pop operation, looking at their kids taking over the business. So we got a whole new generation of people who need development and skill training. Now the neat thing about it is a lot of the younger people coming to the industry have computer skills. They have the technical skills that way, but they may not have grown up in the business. And so they're having to learn more of the technical aspects of construction, whatever that is for their specialty. And then the bigger thing, this is where I come in, is on the human side, the people side, on the management, the leadership, and those kind of things.
Let me lead you into an area here, and that is, in recent months at least, I've seen where it seemed to be a lot of the guys that lost jobs or weren't at all happy, just plain left the industry. Has that created a big gap there?
It's huge. In fact, I've got a copy of it. It's kind of funny you brought that up. Just a month ago, USA Today had a leading article on the front page that talked about the numbers for construction are way down.
Right.
And that contractors are having trouble finding people who will come to the industry, much less they're trained. So this is a huge dilemma. And one of the things, real quickly, is one of the solutions I'm coaching a lot of companies to do is for the guys that are retiring, those men and women are in their late 50s, early 60s, who may be retiring or plan on retiring in the next 3 to 5 years.
Sure.
Companies may not want to let all those folks go completely. They may want to let some of those that want to retire, but they may ask them to come back for 20 or 30 hours a week to consult.
Absolutely.
Because you have some people who know their company policies, they know technical skills, and if they have good people skills, they're great coaches and developers at a lot less cost.
Certainly is.
You bet.
And of course, I take it the educational system just can't support that much right now.
No, and the sad thing is, Roger, in a lot of areas of our country, they've actually shut down and stopped vocational technical schools.
Right.
The days that you and I might have taken shop back in high school days
doesn't exist,
doesn't exist for a lot of schools.
Exactly.
And when you find large companies who are having to go hundreds of miles to find available workers to come to work in their business,
right,
that's a tough strain on companies, for sure.